Dead Draw Gaming. Like no one ever was.
What's up, Dead Draw Gaming YouTube family? We're at day 4. This is the grind. Okay, here's the thing. I got an idea. Hold on. Let me think for a second. It's late. So right now it's just after 1 in the morning. We recently finished recording our podcast for the week, which was episode 126. Pretty cool. So head on over to SoundCloud or iTunes or iHeart or wherever you find our podcast. Check it out. It's going to be good stuff. We're going to talk a little bit about setting up a storefront, going into a storefront. In this video, we expanded on that tonight on the podcast. So if you want a more in-depth look at how to do a business like this, like heading over to the podcast, listen to that. Right now, we're doing day 4. I want to keep grinding. So right now, we're just over 2,900 subs. And I'm thinking we can get to 1 million by the release of Unbroken Bonds. So everybody who watches this video, I just need you to tell like your 1,000-ish closest friends to head on over, give us a sub, give us some thumbs up, give us some comments. You know, they can share it with 1,000 friends, and they can share it with 1,000 friends. This is going to be the ultimate pyramid of sub creation. It seems easy, like it's doable. 1 million subs in like a month. Guys, we got this. But yeah, we are just above 2,900. I would like to get to like 3,000. 3,000 seems doable in the next month. So I'll keep recording the content. You guys just keep showing the love. You guys have been great so far with your thumbs up and your comments and your friend telling and all that good stuff that you do. Right now, like I said, it's just after 1 o'clock in the morning. We finished recording our podcast. Wednesdays are always a super late night for me because we do have our podcast and then you gotta pack up orders. So right now, I'm slowly starting to work on orders. So there's kind of the bigger orders right here. Some booster boxes and singles. Those are mostly from like the website. And then I've got a bunch of TCG player orders upstairs that I still gotta pack up. I think there's like 35 of those that still need to be done. So I should be going to bed at like 3:30-ish. I gotta get this video over to Dan so that way you can get your Thursday video. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet tomorrow night. We still got a giant mess over there, so maybe I'll go through that a little bit more. I started looking up some stuff from what we bought. Not a whole lot of like super expensive stuff like Dan showed you. We did find the Rainbow Rare Charizard, so that's up on the website. But yeah, I want to talk to you about starting your own business, and if you have more questions, just feel free to send us an email. You can hit me up personally, Danny@deaddrawgaming.com, or you can tweet at me, or you can Instagram at me, or Facebook me, or whatever, however you want to talk to me. I'm like an open book when it comes to this stuff because I'm super passionate about it, and I love doing this business even though I literally don't sleep. So we started this business a long time ago, and by a long time ago, I mean like a couple of years ago. About 2.5 years ago, we started out with just a couple cards. I had to sell my entire collection in order to buy a house. So then we basically were like, hey, let's start a business, and that's how it started. Like if you've listened to the podcast before, I don't have to go into how the business started, but the goal was always to like have a storefront. That's what this hashtag 2020 vision is all about, right? That's what it's about. But it takes time, right? You can either jump right into it and get like loans, or you can just drop a few $100,000 on inventory and be like, hey, let's do it. That's not what we're doing. So we're starting from backwards, like a different angle. So we started out with a couple of cards, sold those for a profit, then did the same thing over and over again. And I'm not kidding, guys, like that's the grind that you do. You do that over and over again. It starts out with like 100 cards, and then gradually you go to like 1,000 cards, and then you go to like 10,000 cards, and then 100,000 cards, and then 1 million cards, where you're selling just for little bits all the time. We are trying to add content to the mix, which is why you have like our YouTube channel, and you have our podcast, and you have our Twitch stream, which those things don't really generate a whole lot of money, but they help cover costs. So like our YouTube channel, for example, can help cover the $15 a month we pay for SoundCloud, or our Twitch channel can help pay for the $60 a month that we pay for our website platform. Like those things go a long way and add up a lot, which is why you guys are so great to us. And why we really appreciate all the help and support you've given us, because that really helps us trim those margins all the time. So what do you do? There's a couple different ways you can go at it. Like I said, you can take out a loan for a ton of money and go just knees deep into owning a storefront, or you can start out small like we did. Just start out on like TCG Player, eBay, Amazon, just all over Facebook, like just buying cards low, selling cards higher, using that little minuscule profit to buy more cards, and then you keep doing it. Like, I'm not kidding, right now we'll take in anywhere from 20 to 40,000 cards a week. We sort through it like crazy, pull out the stuff that's worth a penny more than what we paid for it, and send that all to one person, or 2 people, or 3 people, get that penny per card. So if you get like 100,000 cards that are worth a penny, you know, you've got what, $100 or $1,000. Math is not good at 1 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around that line. But then you pull out the cards that are worth like 80 cents or $1 or $2, and those are the cards that you list on like TCG Player and the website and Amazon and eBay, and you just keep doing that over and over and over again. So if you want to start small, like, that's the way to go. Do that over and over and over again. I remember when I first started spending like $200 on a lot, and I'd be like, holy cow, this is really gonna, like, if this doesn't sell, like, game over right away. And now, like, we're spending literally thousands of dollars every day. Like, we'll do a pre-order for Unbroken Bonds, for example, which is coming out next month. You can go over to deaddrawgaming.com, get your booster box, or, you know, get the good stuff that we talked about in previous videos. I mean, we'll spend anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000 on that. Like, it's a lot of money, but you know that the return is gonna be there, and it's money that you can risk because it's not going to break you. You never want to get into that situation where everything's going to break you. So really, that's the part you want to go to start with. And then eventually, I would recommend looking into business licenses for your state. See what the requirements are, see what like the sales and tax laws are, because that way you can get distributor pricing. So you can just Google search different Pokemon distributors. Pokemon's nice because you don't have to have a physical storefront in order to order sealed product. It's nice because you can get product early when you do that. So like storefronts can get their product a couple weeks earlier than what we can. We get our product like a few days before release date, and then we just work really hard to make sure everything gets to you guys by release date. But then you can start working with them. They'll want a copy of like your sales permit and your sales and tax licensing, all that stuff. Once you get through that stuff, you can keep track of your books. You can start ordering sealed product. And sealed product is tough to sell. Like, you can move it. It's very, very thin margins, but it's important when you have like set releases to be able to get that stuff, open it up, find different ways, find unique ways in order to make that profit. And then you keep moving forward. Like, we do vending for regional events. You can do vending at like flea markets and things like that. There's always good deals out there. Hit up your Goodwills, hit up your thrift shops. Like, there's stuff there. Hit up rummage sales and things like that. Just try and find some gems. I remember one time finding a first edition Dark Dragonite Air card in an eBay lot. And those are the moments where you're like, holy cow, I spent $15 for this card and it's worth $10,000. Like, those are the moments that matter. Build relationships, build your customer base. I can tell you honestly, like, there is plenty of room in this community for as many businesses as you want. It's just the grind, and it's a long grind, guys. Like, 2020 vision is an important thing to us, but honestly, like, whew, we started, like I said, 2.5, 3 years ago, and 2020 is still over a year away. So it's been a grind. Like, you're looking at 5 years. I'm looking for a snack pack because I know we opened up some stuff yesterday, but we really just made such a mess. Maybe I'll just open up a pre-release kit. Psych! If I'm not going to find one, I'm just going to open up a booster box of some sorts. Oh, here, right here. We got Lost Thunder, Crimson Invasion, Breakthrough. Let's go Crimson Invasion because Breakthrough, there's not really that much in there that we're going to want to open, and we're going to go back over here. And we're just going to do it right in front of Dora over here, which is nice. Hi, hola, Dora. Dora the Explorer. Okay, so what do we want out of here? Like a secret rare water energy is pretty much as good as it's going to get. Buzzwole's in here, but not the what? You know what? We're just going to be a little slanted. Secret rare water energy. Buzzwole's in here, but it's not the same card. You know, not worth the same amount as it used to be. We'll just see what we pull. Ooh. Do I go this way? No, screen code, great. 2, 3, 4 to the front. We've got a Darkness Energy, Larion, Alolan Graveler, Emolga, Cubone, Weedle, Mincino, Corphish, Ghastly, Reverse Hollow is at least a rare Wigglytuff, and you've got a Primate. Hey, holla! Best card in the set, best card in the game. Primate. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up because this took a little bit longer than I thought it would. Guys, seriously, down below in the comment section, let me know if there's any content you want me to shoot. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going vlog life. Let you guys into the secrets. That's not really secrets, but like the grind that we go through on a daily basis. It's rough. I do want to go through that stuff and just start getting stuff sorted and priced and looked up. Like, maybe I'll start streaming a few nights. Just so you can see like the hours that are going into it. We can just hang out. I don't know, let me know down below what you guys want to see. But I'm going to keep this content train going. Let's get to 3K. Bye. what, May 3rd, right? Because that's when Unbroken Bonds hits. That's when we'll be in Hartford for regionals. If this is your first time to the channel, thank you for coming. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button, give us a sub, give us a like, give us whatever you want, guys. We're gonna keep going. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Okay, bye.